YouTube, it's Christine Whistles Rising, jumping on with some Oracle messages for the first half of April. And this message is actually going to be for my Scorpios. So if you have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please stick around for your messages. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content. My website will be linked below, so all the details on scheduling a personal or private reading are there if you are interested and just need more personal clarity that is specific to you, your life, and your situation. But let's jump right in now to the Oracle messages for Scorpio. I'm going to grab my Oracle cards and give them a good shuffle here and get started. Let's get some cards for Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. So let me show you what I have popping out here. We have walking away. And you see this girl, she's leaving, but she's walking into something amazing. And this card can also be, you know, just kind of popping in as I'm looking at it. Sometimes what we're leaving behind isn't bad, but we're still going to something better, right? So don't let walking away scare you. In this deck, walking away is actually a really positive energy, a really good energy. And then we've got Magician in the Mirror, Alchemy, Transformation. This is such Scorpionic energy to me, the Magician in you know, any deck. This has to do with, you know, taking one thing and transforming it into something else or something better. Also is a manifestation card, so things coming to be, being formed, being created, situation shifting, changing. And then we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which is the sacral chakra. It has to do with joy and creativity, you know, what we're creating. But this card also has to do with family of origin and childhood issues, inner child issues, traumas, especially like family trauma or ancestral wounds, that kind of stuff. And I'm definitely getting that vibe in this reading for you guys. And then we have financial constraints, which is like, this can be both financial burdens or like empty pockets, you know, not having enough funds or concern, worry, fear around money. But it also isn't just talking about the financial resources and money. This card also talks about scarcity in whatever form it might be taking for us. So this can talk about scarcity thinking or scarcity mindset, you know, where you always feel like it's never enough, not good enough, right? And it came out on its side over top of that second chakra card. Let me show you. So it came out like this. And I felt with that what this is saying is that you feeling either not good enough in your relationships or feeling like you were let down in your relationships or you did not receive the nurturing that you needed in your relationships, I feel like that is ending, okay? Really feel like that's transitioning out of your life. You're walking away from it and you're walking into something better. And I feel like with the Magician in the Mirror showing up here, it's like this is in the works for you. This is being brought together for you right now. And if you're not seeing evidence of it, know that it's being worked behind the scenes. And right after that, I have adjacent possibilities, doors opening. This is new, fresh energy coming in, okay? So where maybe we didn't get our needs met in the past, whether that was financially, you know, or resource-wise, or actually more relationship-based, know that there is now an opportunity coming in for you to turn that around and to really see yourself be fulfilled. Also with that, you know, sacral chakra and financial constraints card, this can also have to do with, you know, scarcity thinking often comes from experiences, traumatic experiences, family experiences, dysfunctional dynamics, where we don't feel good enough or don't feel worthy or deserving enough. But that can produce then lack, you know, where we don't manifest enough, we don't have enough abundance in the physical, like we don't have enough money or we don't have enough of the things that we need, or we just feel like we don't have enough of what we need. So I do feel like this is going to be, for a lot of you, both emotional healing that is happening or shifting, but also is going to impact you in the physical in regards to finances, relationships, and abundance, okay? So let me show you the rest of the cards that we got here. So we have Angel of Balance showing up. Woman holding a heart. And Scorpio, I really feel like this is you too. right? Scorpios, we can really be in our feelings. Like, we're a water sign, and so we can really get sometimes in our feels about stuff. And we have the angel of balance showing up, but then we also have yin and yang showing up. And with the woman holding the heart in the middle, I really feel like that is speaking about emotional balance. So emotion, we're bringing our emotions back into balance. I hear back into balance. And then we've got door to spirit. Okay, so this is like angelic support. This is like the hand of God. This is divine guidance around your life or around a situation in your life. And I really feel like this is talking about this cycle is being balanced for you, and that there is divine timing at play, and that there is the hand of the divine at work in this, because you are manifesting it out of your readiness to move on, your readiness to move forward, to let go of anything that isn't good enough for you, and to really want more, but also to believe that you can have it, that you're able to actually create it for yourself. And because you're starting to believe in yourself, and you're starting to believe that you can have more, that you can create abundance, abundance can come in. It's like this cycle can close, and some new things can start to happen for you, start to show up for you, that actually help you come into a place of more emotional balance. Let me pull just a couple more oracle cards, and then we'll bounce over to tarot. Oh, we got 3. Okay, so we have 7th chakra, so that's the crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. This is my card of faith, belief in higher power, belief in ourselves, but it's about having faith ultimately. Journey, which is moving forward, can be a physical move, but it's a transitional card. It has to do with letting go, leaving the old baggage behind, right? See all her bags that are packed there, and she's looking ahead and not at where she's been. She's ready to move on. Just like with the walking away card, very similar energy here. And then I have attachment. Now this can have to do, this is very similar to that financial constraints card. You know, this can have a lot to do with the things that have kept us chained, the things that have held us back from, you know, having more for ourselves, the things that we feel like we can't escape, right? Our chains, our literal chains. And with these 3 cards together, I feel like what is shifting this situation for you guys is the belief that you can. You have to have faith and believe that there is something better for you, and that you deserve to have it, and you're going to have it, and it is manifesting. Your belief is what's allowing this to manifest, is essentially how that is coming into me intuitively. So you guys are really stepping up your game and forcing things to change and to move and shift around you. So as this wheel starts to turn, I'm hearing from Spirit, don't be scared, because some of you might actually, you're almost so used to being in this space of like scarcity or poverty thinking or unfulfilling relationships that you're almost are going to be a little like worried, like suspicious, like what's going on when it starts to show up on the scene for you. And I'm hearing, don't be afraid, let it happen, because you're ready for more. Believe in it. Okay, so let's move over to tarot. I am hearing, I kind of got this earlier too. I'm hearing it again. Spirit's reminding me because I didn't mention it before. With that walking away and the Magician and the Mirror card, I do feel that for some of you, you need to be aware that there is something that is about to majorly shift for you in your life that is literally being brought in or guided by the hand of Spirit. And it is happening for you. It's almost like this energy that is taking shape behind the scenes for you to help you step into this better space of receiving, okay, of receiving abundance in relationships and with finances and resources as well. So in all of its various forms. So know that there may be something that is being orchestrated by Spirit in your life right now. It feels a little out of your hands. And I kind of feel, you know, Scorpios, we don't like not to be in control, right? We want to be in control. We're suspicious of change. You know, we are a fixed sign. We're not always the most flexible people. And I feel like this situation may ask you to flex or to really be open to things changing. And that's not our natural state. So know that if there's something that feels a little tumultuous for you right now, I feel like it's actually coming in to sweep you into something better or into a better position, a better space to receive. And we have 4 of coins showing up for the tarot. This can talk about control, right? Which I was just talking about with Scorpios, but this card can also talk about feeling like we have to really watch our finances or the need for financial stability. And then I have justice coming in with that, scales balancing, right? Finance, I really feel like this is finances being balanced, resources being balanced out for you. And also coming to a place where you no longer need to control the process, where you can actually trust what's unfolding will be in your highest good, okay? That it'll be just, it'll be right, it'll be fair. It'll be what's deserved, right? And then we have the fountain. And I'm hearing some of you didn't always get what you deserved, right? So know that that is changing now, and Spirit is guiding the process for you because you're ready. You're ready to let go of the old stuff. The fountain in this card, this is not a card that exists in most tarot decks, but in this deck, there's an extra card. It's similar energy to the Tower as far as being a transformational energy, but this is a very positive card where the Tower is often representing more things coming down, being torn apart. This is the opposite energy, things being brought together, manifesting. And it's so funny, I'm looking at this and I see, like, this looks like a feather to me, and I see a door in this card popping out clairvoyantly. And it's like this door is being opened by the angels. You're due for it, Scorpios. I feel like you guys have been waiting a really long time for something to come in for you that is really good and really pure and really positive. And here it is, okay? And remember we had, this is giving me the energy from the Oracle cards, right? We had adjacent possibilities, doors opening. I feel like for you, in your favor, something better, and Spirit is the one behind it. Your guides are doing this. They're opening new potential for you. Then we have the Chariot, so that you can move on, right? So that things can come into balance and we can move forward. Could again be physical movement. That's the second card we got here representing movement. So again, some of you might be looking to move your place of residence or work where you're ready to move forward physically to something new. And so that very much can happen with this energy showing up. And know that that can be supported by Spirit. So you may be getting a helping hand to make it happen, to bring in the resources that you need, make it manifest. And then we have the Ace of Swords. I just hear breaking through the BS. You're cutting cords, you guys. Like all the things that kept you bound or kept you from having good things in the past. I just really feel like with this card, you guys are cutting it away. You've been hard at work, I'm hearing Spirit say too with this. So some of you maybe had a lot of cords. And we had that attachment card, right? So some of you might have had some heavy karma that you had to work through in order to get to this place. I feel like you guys did a lot of work to get here. But you're there. It's like Spirit wants you to know you're there. You have to believe it. You have to trust it and feel it, okay? Because that's going to help it manifest and help ground it in for you more. Ace of Swords can also be a card of victory, right? Breakthrough energy, clarity, understanding coming in. And then the Emperor. The Emperor is a very grounded card. I was just talking about grounding this energy. And so it's funny that this card, you know, with all this red grounded energy, structured energy is coming out right after that Ace of Swords, where it's like we're able to see what we're building for ourselves now. It's like we're able to see this new stability coming in, a new foundation that we're standing on, right? I really feel like this is one you guys have built for yourself. And there's a lot of elements of this reading, Scorpio, that's very similar to the reading that I did for my Libras. So some of you may have some Libra placements in your chart, or maybe Libra is, you know, your moon or your rising or something. pop over and check that video out if you feel called to it, because this is a similar energy, similar vibe. But this Emperor is also someone who's proud of what they've done. They're proud of all that they've built. They're able to look at what they've built and created within their life or within themselves and feel pride and feel good about it. It's like this guy, you know, he's freed himself from these mental chains, the chains of the past, so that he can build something better. You know, and sometimes, you know, we talk about foundations. Sometimes you are the foundation that you've built, okay? So you might be looking outside of yourself for it, when really you are the foundation. You are the thing that has become stronger by virtue of your experiences and overcoming them and working through your emotions around them and learning the lessons, you know, contained within those experiences, so that you are the thing that's been strengthened. You are now so strong and confident and ready for more, okay? Let's pull a few more tarot. What else do my Scorpios need? And also, just a heads up, I just had 1701 on the timer. So for some of you, that might be a significant number or angel number. You know, for me, seven is always that number of magic. 2, 1, I always think of, especially double ones like that, new beginnings, especially with a 0 sandwiched in there. But 7 to me is the number of magic. And Scorpios are magic, right? Like, we're magic. Like, it's a very magical sign to me. So there may be some things that are about to slide into place for you, almost so smooth it feels like magic. You like can't even believe your eyes how beautiful things can be for you in your life, especially if that isn't your past experience. So get ready, guys, get ready. All right, so we have 2 of Cups showing up. Connection, partnership, relationship. King of Coins. Money, finances, stability, seeing something, you know, physical through to fruition, being more advanced. And then over top of that, I have 4 of Cups, just like disappointment. This in this deck, this is also a card of addiction for me, okay? Came out on its side like this, like a transitional energy, and do you feel like this is moving out for you, because it is immediately then followed with the Death card. Okay, and I feel like what is ending is this disappointment that you have felt, especially in the arena of finances or, you know, relationships, where you felt, I was getting this before for you guys, like this sense of like feeling like, oh my God, like I never get my needs met in relationships. I don't get my needs met, you know, financially, that scarcity thinking, like nothing ever works out for me. And I really do feel like for many, many of you, that has been your experience, okay, in the past. That is what has shown up in your life and manifested for you. And it's been so damn disappointing. Maybe some of you even were married to addicts or alcoholics, or had relationships where you were, you know, it could be from your family of origin, could be, you know, romantic partnerships where you had a lot of people around you, or even just friends where there was a lot of addiction or addictive energies. Maybe some of you have struggled with like codependency kind of stuff showing up with this card. But know that your time of being disappointed and let down is moving out. It's ready to wrap because you've done the work and you're ready to move on. Oops, I dropped the Death card. And remember, what comes after an ending? Well, the new beginning, right? And I just had that double 1 energy showing up on the timer, right? New beginning. And I really feel like this Empress that's showing up next is you guys, Scorpio, in your own energy, vibing in your own energy, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, learning that you can be open to receive. The Empress is the card of nurturing. She nurtures others. She's a mother card. But remember that feminine energy, you know, we have the Emperor and the Empress showing up here. But the Empress is also a representation in tarot of feminine energy. And the feminine she receives, right? She's in yin energy. Yin is a receptive energy. And I feel like this is you guys seeing that it's okay to receive love. It's okay to receive nurturing and allowing yourself to receive it. Understanding, learning how to receive it. And I really feel like that is sort of further supported by this next card, the Hanged Man. Hanged Man doesn't have to mean stuck or stopped. It can. But Hanged Man is also a card of changing perspectives. You know, he hangs upside down so he can see the world different. And that's the vibe I get with this. It's like you're starting to be open, more and more open to seeing the world as a different place, seeing the side of the world that can meet your needs rather than where your needs never get met. Seeing that you can have more, that maybe there are good things due to come into you. And while that can feel actually kind of scary or uncomfortable if you've never had it before, or it's a change from the norm and we can feel a little untrusting or suspicious of it, or almost like we feel like that, well, when's the next shoe going to drop? Or maybe you're doing that because, really you don't, you're out to get me or you want something from me, right? You're being nice to me because you want something, or you're manipulating me. If that's all you've ever known or experienced, it can be hard to trust that somebody genuinely loves you and wants what's best for you, right? So this is, I feel like you guys shifting your perspective about the world. I keep being sure that his head is in the sun now. It's like he's seeing the sun finally. Whereas before he couldn't see it. He was like up here looking down at just the darkness. Now they're literally dipping his head in the sunshine. Like, look what can be for you. I also keep seeing an open book here with this. So for some of you, you may have come to a place where you've learned or gained a lot of wisdom through your experiences that you're now, it's allowed you to come into this space of readiness for something better. You've learned the lessons that you had to learn that are allowing you to move into a space of receiving. And then we have Six of Wands, which is like victory. You did it. Yay. Yay, guys. So let's get a few more cards from the tarot. Beginning of April should be helping you start to see this shift happening. And know that you need to have faith. You have to believe in it. You got to trust in it because that's going to help ground it in. You want to be believing in these good things coming in, not getting stuck in this, right? You can't be in both, so you got to pick. But I feel like, you've already won the battle. You're already more here than you are in that other energy. All right, any last information for my Scorpio spirit? What else does Scorpio need to know in April? All right, I got a few different cards, but the overall message is don't hold back your excitement, okay? Don't hold back your excitement. I think like Scorpios, like we like to be cool and like collected. We don't necessarily like to show that joyful, fun side of ourselves. We can be a little dark and mysterious and, hold that sort of edgy energy, but I feel like you're being invited to let that go, to lighten up. It's time for some of the Scorpios to let go of that heaviness, right? And really embrace Ace of Wands energy, excitement, exuberance, exhilaration, inspiration. Look at all that sunshiny yellow energy coming in. Like, let the light in, let the beauty in. It's time. And it's okay to be excited about these new beginnings, right? Because I have this follow by Page of Coins, and look at that girl's excited face for this new thing that she sees showing up for her. It's just pure joy, right? She's not questioning it. She's not doubting it. She's just going with it. It's like, I'm just going to chase this because it feels really good to do that right now, okay? Don't be afraid to chase this new energy. Let it take shape. Know that it can grow. Trust in it. This is where you're moving out of. So you in the past have maybe felt restricted from having that or haven't allowed yourself to feel that, right? This is what I was just saying about staying in that. This is such a Scorpionic card. Staying in that dark place of no end, right? If things don't get better for me here, we're done with this. You don't have to stay in this. Remember, with Eight of Swords, look at all those swords are kind of in front of her, but all she has to do is turn the hell around and walk away. And that's how the Eight of Swords is in most decks, is that feeling of being stuck in something yucky, a bad situation, when in reality we're not. All you have to do is move one of the swords and walk away from the situation. And that's what I feel like you guys are doing, right? We had walking away. We're walking away. We found our freedom from this heaviness that we've been maybe saddled with for a long time. And that's followed right by strength, stepping into your power, finding the courage to feel good, finding the courage to be happy. Look at her smiling in the sun. Once again, we got that beautiful, warm, sunny energy here showing up. It takes courage to be in joy. right? I talk a lot, and I used to, as a therapist, talk a lot to people about how joy is a very vulnerable energy. And if you have not had a lot of reasons in your life to have joy or to feel joy, that we can have a really hard time experiencing it, sharing it with other people when we do feel it. So this is somebody who feels the joy and is really reveling in it. She has the courage to soften her energy, right? The courage to let down her guard. She doesn't have to be in this anymore. And that might not feel safe yet, okay? I kind of feel like there's a little sense of that. Some of you not trusting it, some of you not feeling quite safe in it yet. But know that it's showing up now, and it's real, and you just have to trust. The Hierophant is here. It's like you're discovering that this is real. And the Hierophant, for me, is also about learning the lesson, mastery. Like that we've become the teacher. Like we've learned what we needed to learn, and we're ready for more. We're ready to move on, right? Let's get one more. I feel like you guys need one more card. Yeah, you've gained the upper hand over this. 7 of Wands. No more, you don't have to fight this anymore. You don't have to fight through this anymore. The battle is won. You won the battle. It's over, right? Look, again, more sunny energy. It's beautiful. Yeah, this old cycle of pain and not enough or not feeling good enough, it's done. This is what you're done with. You're walking away. Walking away. And for so many of you, I feel like some of you are getting like a divine surprise with this. I keep feeling there's something you don't see coming, or many of you, there may be something you don't even see coming, that's going to be so beautiful and so blessed coming in from the universe. And just be willing to receive it. Keep yourself open to it. Trust the good things when they start to show up. Know that you do get to have them. All right, Scorpios, those are your messages, and I will be back in a couple of weeks with some more Oracle messages for you guys. Take care. Bye.